Have you ever wondered why a dog suddenly decides to choose one favorite person, buddy?
It turns out that canine affection is driven by science, psychology, and early socialization.
The bond between a human and a pup begins during a critical developmental window. For puppies, the key socialization period occurs between birth and 6 months of age. During this incredibly formative time, a puppy's brain expands like a giant sponge. Whoever feeds, handles, and comforts them during this phase becomes a lifelong anchor. Pups form incredibly strong, positive associations with their primary caregivers during these months. If a specific person raised them with care, they remain favored for life. However, do not worry if you adopted your furry friend as an adult, buddy. Older dogs can absolutely choose a brand new favorite person later in life. The secret to winning an adult dog's heart lies entirely within high-quality attention. Quality attention means actively engaging with your pup rather than just sitting nearby. Dogs are highly sensitive creatures that naturally gravitate toward physical and mental stimulation. A person who initiates fun games will quickly rise to top-tier status. Think about who takes the dog out for energetic runs in local parks. Consider who plays intense games of tug-of-war with their favorite squeaky toys. The individual offering the most exciting experiences naturally wins the canine popularity contest. Furthermore, the universal language of love for almost every dog is delicious food. The person who consistently fills the food bowl holds massive power over them. Handing out high-value treats like chicken creates an incredibly strong psychological association. In a dog's mind, food equals survival, safety, comfort, and ultimate happiness. Therefore, the designated food provider quickly becomes a beloved figure in the house. But love is not just about resources. It is also about deep, energetic alignment. Dogs are masterful observers of human body language, tone, and overall energy levels. They often choose a favorite human whose personality perfectly mirrors their own temperament. An energetic, high-strung dog will naturally gravitate toward an active, lively owner. Conversely, a calm, laid-back pup will prefer a quiet and relaxed companion. If you match your dog's natural vibe, your bond will strengthen automatically. Dogs also appreciate predictability and feel safest around consistent, reliable human behaviors. A person who reacts calmly to situations provides a strong sense of security.
If you are a chaotic or unpredictable individual, your dog might feel anxious.
They naturally prefer the person who establishes clear boundaries and a daily routine. Routine helps a dog understand exactly what to expect throughout their busy day. Knowing when breakfast, walks, and bedtime happen reduces a pet's daily stress. The human who maintains this comforting structure is viewed as a true leader. Interestingly, dogs can also distinguish between different types of human attention and touch. Some people give aggressive belly rubs, while others offer gentle, soothing strokes. Your dog will choose the person whose physical touch matches their specific comfort. For instance, a timid dog will always prefer soft, quiet, and gentle petting. A bold dog might prefer rough play sessions that burn off extra energy. Paying close attention to your dog's physical feedback builds an unmatched connection. Look closely at their tail wags and relaxed ears to understand their feelings. If a dog leans its weight against you, it signals deep, unshakable trust. This physical leaning is the canine equivalent of a warm, loving human hug. The person who receives these gentle leans is usually the absolute favorite choice. Another massive factor in canine favoritism is the sheer volume of time spent together. Working from a home office creates an intense, continuous bond with your pet. A dog tracks your movements throughout the day, looking for subtle cues. They learn your specific scent, your footsteps, and even your unique breathing patterns. This physical proximity breeds a deep familiarity that translates directly into pure love. However, sometimes a dog chooses a favorite person who seems completely random. You might do all the hard work while your partner gets all the affection. This frustrating scenario often comes down to the concept of unique sensory traits. Dogs possess a sense of smell that is thousands of times stronger than ours. They might simply adore the specific scent of someone's shampoo or natural perfume. Alternatively, they might be highly attracted to a specific pitch of a voice. Higher pitched voices often sound incredibly exciting and non-threatening to animals' sensitive ears.
Lower voices can sometimes sound intimidating if the dog was not socialized well.
Therefore, a person with a bright, enthusiastic voice might easily win them over. It is also important to recognize that dogs can change favorites over time. If household dynamics shift, your dog's alliances might shift right along with them. A new baby or a change in work schedules alters how dogs perceive everyone. They will naturally adapt and grow closer to whoever becomes the primary caregiver. If you want to become the favorite, you can actively change your behavior, buddy. Start by taking over the daily feeding routine for at least 2 weeks. Make sure you are the one holding the leash during every single walk. Dedicate 15 minutes every evening to focused, distraction-free play and training sessions. Use positive reinforcement techniques, offering praise and tiny treats for good behavior. Training builds a unique communication bridge that standard cuddling simply cannot replicate. When a dog learns to understand your commands, a profound mutual respect forms. Respect is the hidden foundation of the strongest human-animal bonds in the world. Avoid forcing affection on your dog when they are resting or sleeping peacefully. Hugging a dog tightly can actually make them feel trapped and deeply uncomfortable. Let the dog approach you naturally on their own terms to build trust. When they choose to sit by you, reward them with quiet affection. This respectful approach shows the dog that you understand their personal boundaries. Dogs highly value their autonomy and appreciate humans who do not crowd them. If you respect their space, they will actively seek you out more often. Remember that breeds also play a significant role in choosing a favorite person. Certain breeds are historically notorious for becoming one-person dogs due to genetics. German Shepherds, Border Collies, and Shiba Inus typically bond fiercely with one human. These breeds were bred to work closely alongside a single dedicated human handler. Their genetic code tells them to focus their loyalty on one specific leader. On the other hand, Labrador Retrievers and Goldens tend to love absolutely everyone. These friendly breeds distribute their affection equally among all family members and strangers. Understanding your dog's specific breed history provides great insight into their behavior. Regardless of breed, every single dog desires a strong sense of safety. The person who shields them from scary noises like thunder becomes their savior. If a dog runs to you during a storm, you are their favorite, buddy. Protecting them during vulnerable moments seals your status as their ultimate protector. You can also enhance your bond by learning to speak their visual language. Avoid staring directly into a dog's eyes, as this can feel confrontational. Instead, use soft glances and a relaxed posture to show you are friendly.
Yawns and slow blinks are actually calming signals in the canine world.
Mimicking these subtle signals tells your dog that you are completely safe. This silent communication creates an invisible, magical thread of understanding between you. Sleeping arrangements also heavily influence who a dog chooses as their favorite. Sharing a bed overnight is the ultimate sign of pack unity and trust. Sleeping together mimics the natural behavior of wild wolves nesting in a pack. The person sleeping closest to the dog usually enjoys the strongest emotional bond. If the dog sleeps at your feet, they are actively guarding you tonight. If they snuggle against your chest, they are seeking ultimate warmth and comfort. This nighttime closeness reinforces the affection that builds during the daylight hours. Do not feel discouraged if you are not currently the preferred human choice.
Your relationship with your pet is a continuous journey that evolves every day.
Small, daily acts of kindness eventually accumulate into a massive mountain of love. Grooming your dog gently is another fantastic way to increase your bond. Brushing their coat mimics the social grooming behaviors found in natural wild packs. It releases feel-good hormones like oxytocin in both you and your sweet pup. Oxytocin is the exact same chemical responsible for human maternal bonding experiences.
This chemical reaction creates a literal physiological addiction to your loving presence.
The more oxytocin they release around you, the more they prefer you. Try to discover your dog's absolute favorite activity and master it completely. If they love fetching tennis balls, buy a high-quality ball launcher today. If they love sniffing bushes, take them on a dedicated sniffari walk. A sniffari is a walk where the dog completely dictates the route, allowing them to explore the world through scent satisfies their deep biological urges. The human who enables these joyful explorations is viewed as a fun provider. The fun providers are rarely ignored when it comes time for evening couch cuddles. Another pro tip is to be the purveyor of novel, interesting, new experiences. Take your dog to brand new hiking trails they have never explored. Introduce them to safe, friendly new environments to build up their confidence. When they conquer a scary new situation with you, their trust skyrockets. They realize that you will always guide them safely through the world.
This realization transforms a simple pet relationship into a true, deep partnership.
Watch how your dog reacts when different people walk through the front door. The person who receives the most intense, full-body wag is the favorite. If they bring you a toy upon arrival, it is a gift, buddy.
Presenting a toy means they want to share their joy with you immediately. It is the ultimate compliment a canine can pay to a human friend. Cherish these beautiful moments because they reflect the true purity of animals. Dogs do not care about your job, your money, or your status. They care entirely about how you treat them and how you feel. Their loyalty is earned through kindness, consistency, patience, and mutual respect. If you provide those key elements, you will eventually win their heart. But the reward of becoming a dog's favorite person is totally unmatched. You become their sun, their moon, and their entire secure universe. They will follow you from room to room just to be near.
This adorable behavior is affectionately known as being a Velcro dog today.
Velcro dogs just want to ensure their favorite human is always safe. It is a beautiful testament to the ancient bond between humans and wolves. For thousands of years, our two species have evolved to live together. We have co-evolved to read each other's emotions better than any animals. Your dog truly understands when you are feeling sad, stressed, or lonely. The person who lets the dog comfort them often becomes the favorite. Allowing your pup to offer comfort satisfies their deep emotional instincts perfectly. So embrace the science, invest the time, and enjoy the beautiful journey. With patience and love, you can easily become your dog's favorite human. Thank you for watching, and remember to love your furry best friend buddy.